So I have my foam propped up as good as I can, really, on the neighboring empty hive here, and it's kind of propped up on a entrance reducer, or I'm sorry, a mouse guard. So we'll see. I know you can't see everything. I wish I could do better videos. I did purchase a harness to be able to strap my phone to me and try and record, but so this pollen patty, I am just going to do my best to slowly lift it off, and then I'm just going to put it right here. Ooh. And then I'm just actually going to go backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just number my own order from right to left. So I'm just going to insert my hive tool here. Hive tool. Oh my gosh. This heat's going to my head. Very slowly pry these two apart. And then I like to set my hive tool down just so I have two hands. So gently get underneath here, and I'm going to reach across. Sorry if I'm blocking your view. Picking up this first frame. You see I made a quick movement there, and you could see how the bees reacted to that. So that's why they say slow and steady. So in this frame, you can see some capped brood there. And I'm just going to, of course, hold this over the hive. In case I ever would drop it, I would want my queen to fall into the new hive. So I do see a drone. I can't really point that out as I'm holding it, but here's what the back side of this frame looks like. And so remembering that when I pull up my frames, my left hand, because I'm right hand dominant, oh, there's a lightning bug on my glove, is always the farthest away from me. So that's how I pulled it out. That's how I'm going to put it in. So then I'm just doing the same thing, one at a time. Slowly. This little bee, get back there, girl. Sliding these across. And then picking them up and transferring them into the hive. Making sure I have a good grip to be on my glove. Okay, so I'm going to hold it over the hive. This has lots of capped brood. The queen probably won't be on this frame. They're normally on the empty frames because they're going around laying all the eggs. So I don't see the queen on this frame either. Lots of bees though, so I'm going to put them into the hive. Slowly slide it into its home. I'm not even going to mess with my hive tool now that I have two out of there. These aren't really propolized together just yet. Okay, let's see this one. Lots of orange pollen on these bees' legs, most likely from the dandelions. So I'm just searching. This bee, I don't know if you can see, that bee is doing a waggle dance. I'll try to see if it's on camera. So cool. She has lots of orange pollen on her legs. She's towards the, oh, she just went on the other side of the frame. Maybe I can circle in the video to show you. That one's doing a waggle dance also. So she's kind of like shaking her booty. Looks like she's twerking. She's telling the other bees where she found all this good pollen. So I don't see the queen on this frame either. This is the third frame. I do see some drones. That's good. We need boy bees, at least for springtime. Okay. 2 more frames. So that actually just fell off that bee's leg. That orange pollen right there by my finger. That's funny. Okay. I see another bee doing a waggle dance. So these bees, I just brought these NUCs here yesterday from Huff's Honey Farm, and it was raining, and I didn't want to install them when it was raining. So they've sat here for a day, and today it's been beautiful and above 50, a little cloudy, but they've been able to go out, and already, look at all the bees waggle dancing. There's so many of them. Shaking their little bee butts, telling all the others where the food is. Oh, right there's the queen. I'm gonna turn the frame. Right there, I see her. So you got bees on top of her. She has an amber colored abdomen. I bet you can see her right there. Okay, I'm going to put this in. Since I know she's on this frame, I want to make sure I'm not even going to try and mark her. Put her in and ever so slowly slide that frame over. So awesome, we got to see our queen. I know you guys don't have the best angle. I wish I should get one of my kids to suit up and come out here. A day like today, I'm doing a lot of moving boxes and rearranging, and it takes me a while. So I saw my queen, but I'm still going to look, because you know what? Sometimes you get a bonus. There might be like another virgin queen in here, and just it's always good to check. So the bees have some capped honey. They're now flying after my phone. I have a black iPhone. They don't like that. There's quite a few drones on this frame. So I'm going to put this into the hive. And then that will be all 5 of my frames moved over. And then what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to grab my phone here so I can probably record. Whoops. I almost pinched a bee in my glove. So I put them 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to slide them now slowly together so that they're all tight fitting. That was the one my queen was on, so we want to do this. I'm just going to use my finger slowly. These actually have some broken, it's supposed to be like this, like a little kind of cross. So some of these are broke. That's okay. It's plastic, you know, doesn't always last forever. And so we're just gonna slide these over. And then this is my, so I had brood frame with a little bit of honey, empty one for them to work on drawing out. My NUC frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to insert this empty and then another brood frame. So the 5 are kind of sandwiched there. And then I always, once I get my 10 frames in on one side, just tighten them up a little bit, then come over here and just kind of center them. That ensures that all my spacing, I have adequate bee space between all my frames. So the last thing I'm going to do a couple pieces of pollen fell off their legs, is just take this pollen patty and put it directly over the brood nest. And then I won't be able to do this on camera, but I'm going to take this box, shake these bees into here, put my lid on, and then I will move this box right on top of this hive so the bees recognize this as their home. If it's on top of this lid, they will then smell their queen, and most likely all the foragers go back to the hive. So there's the best video I can give you of me installing a nucleus. Ta-da!